I came chasing a herd of wild horses. Among them I hoped to see the mighty Matcha. After months of searching, I knew I had found her now. The herd ran to me suddenly, but I was overwhelmed by their majesty and might. They did not harm me, simply circled and continued on their way. Maybe the goddess wanted to see if my heart was true in knowing her. I attempted to follow, but they became too swift to pursue, so I accepted that the goddess saw me and became content to lay upon the hillside where they had left me. Suddenly in the distance I saw a grove, and I knew it was sacred. Within, something called to me. In this chapter you will receive a primer in the practice of journeys. Journeys are spiritual exercises that also expand the limits of your mind and help you communicate with unseen things. In this lesson, you will simply learn the most basic information needed to get you into a practice as quickly as possible. Read this entire chapter and then take what you learn into practice. It would be impossible to work this journey along with the text. The Mages Guild does offer personal training on this for a more clear understanding. The first step in your rite of journey is the creation of space. Starting outside may not be best for beginners for several reasons. The most obvious being other creatures, either human, animal, or insect, disrupting your focus. Getting over environmental distractions takes experience. Another reason going into the deep wood is a bad idea is due to the high volume of nature spirits that create mental noise, or you may just not be used to the wooded places, which will create distraction. If you are experienced in wooded meditation or journey work, then go ahead and start where you are comfortable, but if you are not, I recommend starting in a safe place. For this lesson, let's say you are indoors, maybe home, in a place you're comfortable, maybe the place you make offerings or do your magic. You may play music, burn incense, cleanse the space, or perform an entire ritual around your journey should you wish. The important thing is that it is quiet, there are no impending distractions, and you are comfortable. Making the area as spiritual or as magical as you are able does help. When in doubt, make an offering to the gods. Position yourself in a resting and relaxed position. Sitting or lying down is preferable. It is good practice to build some personal energy before your journey. Many people use chanting or singing to create personal energy for use in their journeys. After you feel a little charge, a slight change in personal energy, begin to enter a meditative state. Some mages choose to start by grounding and centering before moving to a meditative state. The meditation itself should be of the no-mind variety as an effort to clear out the worries of the day. Do not spend too long on your no-mind before switching to breathe work, preferably staggered count breath work, which simply means focusing on the number of seconds in or out. For example, 4 seconds in, hold for 2 seconds, 3 seconds out, and hold for 1 second or something of that nature to build reserve energies. Now let your mind wander for a short time. Acknowledge each thought and let it run where it takes you. Then focus back to a clear mind before chasing whatever new image appears. After a few minutes of letting any thought enter your mind, take control of your mind to begin your journey. The purpose of this journey is to build a sacred grove for yourself in the spirit realm. This is your grounding place during your journeys, as well as a place to practice sensory magic. Because it is a safe practice place which connects you back to your body, try to feel every texture, smell scents, and hear whatever sounds you may hear. Use all of your senses to create as realistic a journey as possible. This is a mixture of something like imagination with daydreaming. You are making up your thoughts while also not. Sometimes what seems like a random daydream or unusual thought is actually significant. The problem is, sometimes things don't come to us like we imagine, especially the first-time experiences. Now you will take the reins, but with a little guidance. You awaken in an open field. Take note of the grass, the time of year maybe. Can you see an ocean or any kind of landmarks in the distance around you? Are you able to feel the wind on your face? Are you high on a hill or down in a large valley? Just be existing in this new place. Try to imagine your body into this place as well. Try to feel as if you are here and how being here makes you feel. Is it day or night? You must answer these questions. Remember, you never know what you create or what is shown to you. Are you able to see forests or trees of any sort? Notice how it feels to walk in this place and walk forward. Look around again after walking for some time. While walking, take note if you are on a path, a road, or traversing a field. Listen for the birds. Sometimes they speak wisdom in a still and small voice. Keep walking until you are entering a fog. Notice the fog all around you as you enter it. Take note of the ground if you are able to see it. Did it change? If you are able and in your time, try to part the fog. Raise your arms high, summon your might, and split the veil. If you're not able yet, do not worry. Just keep walking until the fog clears and you are once again in green pastures. Look around you at the clear fields and open skies. Seek the forests and mountains about. In the distance, are you able to see a grove? This grove is the sacred kind, your sacred grove to be precise. Once you see your grove in the distance, take special note of it and where it is among the land. Is it on a hill maybe? Can you determine the trees that make it up? Is it against or within the deep wood? Does the path lead up to it, or is it wild? Notice 2 stone pillars which mark its entrance. Are there other stone structures? You will see them if they are there, but they don't have to be. Approach the grove, take note always of your surroundings, but watch as it begins to take shape. Can you see an altar or a tree or a spring? Do parts of your grove disappear as you get closer because it is high on a hill or shrouded by the forest? As you approach the grove, notice the stone pillars marking its entrance. Are the pillars natural or carved? Do they have any symbols like a sunwheel carved into them? This carving may well change, as things in the ether tend to do. Touch the entrance stones, feel their texture on your hands. Is it cold stone or warmed by the sun? Enter your grove and let your mind soar. Bring to life your sacred tree. Is this tree in the center of the grove or off to one direction? What does that direction mean if so? What sort of tree is your sacred tree, if you are able to tell as yet? Is it taller than all the others? Does it go to the clouds? Is there an altar? How big is it? What is it made of? Are there tools upon it or offering bowls? Where is your altar? Do not worry if there is no altar yet. Is there a place for fire here? Is it lit? Where is it? And if you go close, can you feel it? Maybe it is in a brazier or a stone trough. What about your sacred well? Is it a spring from the earth or a typical wishing well? Is it merely a bowl or a magnificent fountain out of some far-off palace? All of these questions build your grove, but do not have to be answered at any particular time, only the time in which they are meant to be answered. You may meditate in your grove, you may continue to look around your grove and let it form, or you may take in the view from your grove. Build your grove to your desire, and remember, you must be able to visit this same grove again. It should grow naturally, adding new parts as you are able. Do not worry, you will have plenty of exercises for practice. This is your sacred grove, a place to practice your sensory magic or mentalism, a place to grow and strengthen your mind. It also may well be a place in your dreams or where you may be visited by the gods. Take time here. It is good practice no matter how you view it. When it is time to leave, just slowly return to consciousness. The grove is your special place, so there really are no requirements for leaving or entering. It is your anchor to the other worlds and a potent gateway, but requires no special ritual outside of something you may create for yourself. It is good practice to always approach the grove from some distance. You may do the same for leaving, but that is your choice. The grove is always there for you. Thanks for watching.